welcome back to my channel. As some of you may know, in addition to customizing dolls, I also have a pretty big Monster High collection. I recently posted on my Instagram story some of the new dolls that I picked up on eBay and was planning to restore for my collection. I thought it'd be really fun to share with you guys the process of restoring these dolls. So today we're going to start off with the First Wave Spectra that I picked up. As you can see, this Spectra is not in the best condition. I know that there are a lot of new Monster High fans who are interested in adding the OG dolls to their collection, and it's honestly such a shame that the hobby has been exploited recently and it's become so difficult to get these dolls in fairly decent condition. Unfortunately, the only way to get these dolls for a reasonable price anymore is to buy ones that are in fairly bad condition. Even though a doll may have lived a full life before she got to your collection, they still sometimes have a lot of love to give, and with a little TLC, they can be fully restored. And I hope to share with you guys some of the techniques that I've learned restoring dolls over the years. So let's get into it. First, let's take a closer look at what we're going to be working with today. As you can see, this Spectra definitely had a full life at her previous home. Even though the Spectra is in pretty rough condition, she actually came with most of her original accessories. She still has her original skirt and leather top with the metal detailing. She even has both pairs of her ball and chain earrings and her little bracelet. Unfortunately, she is missing one of her shoes, her belt, and her necklace, but I think those will be pretty easy to replace. Here's one last look at her before. Let's get started. We're going to start by removing all of her clothes. It's not showing up super well on camera, but her skirt is incredibly dirty. The transition of her skirt is supposed to end in white, but in person it's actually ending in brown. The straps of her shirt also have some strange staining on it. Her clothes are going to need a really good washing before we put her back together. Once the doll is undressed, I'm going to start by fixing her hair. Using a Monster High brush, I start to work through the tangles in her hair. I start by working from the ends of her hair and moving my way upwards. Once the tangles are out, it's time for a wash. Doll hair and human clothes are made of very similar fibers, so instead of using shampoo, I'm going to be using laundry detergent and some warm water. During washing, I also comb through her hair to loosen up any stuck dirt. Since this doll is pretty old, I'm going to be gently washing her face using a cotton ball. After giving her a good wash, I rinse her with some warm water, and then I will be treating her hair with Downy fabric softener as conditioner. I pour the fabric softener through the hair, and using my comb, I make sure that all of the fibers are coated. I fill the sink up with some more warm water and add a little bit extra fabric softener, and I leave her to soak for 10 minutes before rinsing. Okay, here's how her hair looks so far. While it's still wet, I even out the length by trimming off any of the jagged edges with my scissors. Even though it looked pretty good at first, as the doll was drying, her hair started becoming really crinkly, so I'm going to be giving her a boil wash to help smooth that out. Since this doll has elastic limbs, I recommend keeping her on the stand for the boil wash, and if possible, tie her legs down to the stand to make sure that she doesn't fall over. I left her out overnight to dry. The boil washing definitely helped with smoothing out her hair, and I'm really happy with how it looks now. All that's left to do is to redress her. After washing her clothes, I was able to get the gradient of the skirt to go back to white and to remove the stains from the straps of her top. I'll be reusing her original earrings and her little bracelet. After looking through my doll accessory bin, I was able to find a replacement for her belt. I did try to order replacements for her missing shoe and necklace, but unfortunately they did not make it in time for this video. So for now, I'll be putting her in these shoes from her fashion pack, and I'll be giving her this necklace that I think I got from a Deuce Gorgon doll. And here's the final result. She looks almost as good as new now. I'm so happy with how she turned out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to let me know what you thought of this transformation in the comment section below. You can find me on Instagram at Artisan to see more before and after pictures of her transformation, as well as highlights from my collection and some of my current custom projects.